You know, we talk a lot on this couch. We even dispense advice, but you might be sitting at home asking yourself, do you put your money where your mouth is? Or maybe more accurately, do you heed the advice that you hand out here every day so surreptitiously? Well, we've got Leah today telling us she is, in fact, trying to walk the walk.
I am. So I feel like we did a story last week, telling you about how rough scrolling, the constant scrolling through social media can be on our mental health. And I know I've admitted it several times here on the couch that it's making me more anxious. I feel like I definitely I'm wasting so much of my free time because I've been scrolling so much. And I told you, remember, I bought an alarm clock and I just hadn't set it up yet. Well, this weekend, guess what your girl did? Set up that alarm clock.
An old school tactile.
Yep.
You touch it.
You have to hit the button on top. Yep. One knob does the time. One knob sets the alarm, and that's it. And so, so far, I'm feeling all right. I'm tired because I think I wasn't sure if I said it right last night. So I think all night I kept waking up
hoping that it's is it gonna go off?
I hope I said that right. But the other thing that my man did, because I was like, well, it's a little loud and I don't want to wake you up too much, and he was like, all right, put it in the other room. And I was like, what? He was like, yeah, put it on your dresser so you have to get out of bed to turn it off. And I was like, why? But it works. It works. I got right out of bed.
So you just took snooze options right out of bed.
I had to take snooze off the table because the way that I have been hitting snooze, what my old routine looked like was 5 a.m. alarm with sound, 5:15 alarm that's just a buzz. And then the 5:15 alarm that's just a buzz kept hitting snooze for 15-minute increments until like 6:15, and I was like, all right.
Which is, by the way, the worst thing you can do for your waking up in the morning, because you're not getting any more sleep when you're doing that. It doesn't work out ever the way you hope it does. You're just as tired as if you just got up. So you should either just say, I'm going to set it later, and that's it, or get up when it goes off. But I know it's easy to do. People love to do it. But the snooze button is wildly ineffective for actually getting you more rest.
Yeah, and it has been, it's been my worst enemy since I actually discovered truly hitting snooze. Like, I went years doing morning shifts without ever looking at snooze. And then one day I was like, what's this snooze all about? And I never went back. So it's time to kind of backpedal. And guess what? This morning I got up at 5. I worked out. I had my coffee at home instead of on the road. I ate breakfast. I was like, what a world.
You were a champion human being. You were doing all the things.
I had all this free time back. So maybe you want to take it upon yourself to maybe do a little challenge. I highly recommend the old school alarm clock, but if you're better than me, maybe just put your phone in another room, and that way having to get up to go get it is, so far, it's working. So this is day 1, but I'll give you more feedback maybe as we go.
We'll check in maybe a month from now and 6 months from now, see how this clock is doing.
Exactly, but we do have more CoastLife to get to coming up. Again, if you want to see some beautiful floral arrangements for any event that you may have going on, we've got the guys that got that covered for you.
Plus, we've got our morning crew coming in. Matt and Grace, they get up, they bring you the news in the early AM hours. We're going to talk about that process a little.
All of that is on the way.